guys, welcome to DevOps School. In this video tutorial we are going to learn about Datadog.
But before we begin, let me inform you few things about us. DevOps School is one of the leading platforms which offers DevOps, cloud and containers technology training and certification programs for freshers and established professionals who wish to update and consolidate their skills in the dynamic IT scenario. We ensure that the training solutions are delivered by highly experienced domain experts with practical working experience in various verticals. Check out the dates and enroll with us for our upcoming batches. For more info, link and contact details are mentioned in the description below.
Okay, so now if you look at my screen, there are many options which we have available for exploring the logs, such as log explorer, okay, search, live tail, analytics, pattern, and saved view. So log explorer basically helps you to discover the log explorer view and how the add facet and measures. Okay, so when I see this one, log explorer is like this. These all are log explorer. You can search, filter, and apply all these changes. Depends on your need and stuff like that. So yeah, here from last 4 hours, these are the services we have. This is called log explorer. You can see that left side, multiple filters you have. And here you see the logs each file. This is the content of the log file, and then you can explore this UI. You can set in the context and all stuff like that. So yeah, many things are there which you can check it out. So this is called log explorer. Search option, which basically search through all of your logs. So how do you search? Here is the search box. Filter your logs using search. So you can do the string filter, string search also. You can do the keyword search also. You can filter by all this stuff. You can add it, and so here you can search for also. Live tailing. Live tailing means seeing the logs live. So here you have a live tail. Okay. So now it has come online. So you can see the live tailing also. Live tailing means you seeing the live log, which is sent by agent and stuff like that. And here you have a few options to enable and disable. So I think this is a self-explanatory and stuff like that. So this is the one. Analytics. Analytics basically one of the widely hyped features of Datadog. This is they are stating like this is one of the best place where the Datadog will do analyze the your logs, indexed logs, and give you some reports. So perform log analytics over your index logs. So where exactly you can find it? So go to analytics part here, and this is where the analytics will happen. So see here, they apply some of the analytics here from last 15 minutes, 58 logs found, and see the pattern count, what kind of logs which you have. So you can see this is the little different log analytics and all. So each minute, what number of logs you're getting, here you have that data. So you can influence this analytics using the group into and visualize that as well. So which you can check this out. And then pattern which you have here in the searches here. So here you will see the pattern of logs from last 15 minutes. Remember that during the log analysis session, I said the tool should be having the pattern detection mechanism. So they detected the pattern you see here. 59 logs they have from Apache, which is with the similar pattern in last 15 minutes, and one is out of pattern. So pattern detections features which you have here also. So yes, save reviews also you can do that. So here you can save this and save reviews, you can have it. So these are the options available for checking out the logs. and explore the logs and getting some out information out of it. So let's talk about the log explorer. So here, log explorer, which basically allows you to the search filter consists of time range and search query mixing, which is represented in the key and value, and it can be full text search also. For example, the search query service payment status error rejected over the past 5 minutes. So if you see that Windows 5 minutes, here you are searching key and value, and anything which is the key and value and anything with the error and rejected, you have that search result. So this way you can do that. So for example, let's say go for last 1 days of log, and here you see that you can search for source, what, error log, source error here. So how many lines you have? 21 pattern found. So these are the all the errors which has a source error. Now out of which I want to find some specific content. So how do I do with it? So this is a pattern. No, I'll cancel pattern. So now you can see each line actually. So now I want to know the lines where the PID is 877. So you search for the string 877 and add the query. Now you see that 877, you have it. So this is the way you can string, you can search for it and get going. Now here you can uh, have lots of aggregate and measures mechanism also. So how do you see that aggregate and measures? So here you have this aggregations, group, fields, pattern and transaction. This is what we are talking about. So aggregate queries logged into higher level entities in order to derive or consolidate information. Logs can be valuable as individual events, but sometimes valuables information lives in a subset of events. And in order to expose this information, aggregate logs and aggregations are supported for indexed logged only. So there are three options available for aggregation, which is one field, aggregate by field, aggregate by pattern, aggregate by transaction. So here you have this group into group and aggregate is same thing, by field, by pattern, by transaction. So here by field, if you see, so see this aggregation has happened, and the field which is service Apache status info, you have it here. And if you want to aggregate by pattern, so I'll just remove this one here and then pattern. So you see that how many patterns you got it total. So total 21 pattern found, and almost each of this pattern is like 1, 2 or 3 or something. So this pattern you have a 3. So you can aggregate this particular source by pattern, and here you can improve the more count of logs, status, blah blah blah. You can do that. Third thing is aggregations by transactions. So this is basically transactions here right now will not give you sufficient data. For transactions, you have to have the multi-layer distributed log setup, and that right now is not having. So still you are getting it because of only one microservice, only one service which you have. So like that. So this is transactions. So field, patterns, transactions, all this thing you have it, which you can group into and get it done. Now fields, the one which I showed you, group by field or aggregate by field. With the field aggregation, all logs matching the query filter are aggregated into group based on value of one or multiple log facet. On top of these aggregates, you can extract the following measures such as count of the logs per group, unique count of the coded values for facet per group, or some statistical operations such as min, max, average, percentile, or numerical values of the facet per group. Second one, which we have seen it by patterns, so aggregated by patterns. So with pattern aggregations, log that have a message with a similar structure belong to the same service and have the same status are grouped together. The pattern views is helpful for detecting and filtering noisy error pattern that could cause you to miss other issues. So yes, that is also important. Transaction is very important, but it will work in the multi-site distributed environment. So here, transaction aggregate indexed logs according to the instances of sequence of event such as user session or request processed across multiple microservices. For example, a commerce website group logs event across various user accounts such as catalog search, add to cart, and checkout, and to build a transaction view using the common attributes such as request ID on order ID. So here if you see that image, this is grouped by aggregated by transaction, and this cart ID or order ID or something like that you have in the each lines actually, so that way you can aggregate and see that how much time it has spent, total count. So that means total count 9 means total 9 number of microservices you may have it, and there's some errors also. Cart value is 99.0 and something like that. So yeah, this is the way you can aggregate and stuff like that. Now there is a visualizations also. So how do you see the logs? So there is a visualizations like a list, time series, top list, nested table, and so on. So can I show you that one first? Here it is. See, visualize as list. So this is the list. This is the lists. Now time series over the period of time, how many you got it, and top list here. This line you have 35 in last 1 days with this. Okay, so top list and then table. So here you see the table, you have status, service, count, and all. So it's like that. So these are the visualizers, the list, time series, top list, table. These got added tree map view, tree map, and pie chart recently. So yeah, that's the option. So how do you visualize? So list, the column displayed in the list of aggregates are column derived from the aggregations. Time series, visualize the evolution of single measure. Time series, remember, is a single measure or a facet unique account of values over a selected time frame and optionally split by an available facet. Top lists, visualize the top values from the facet according to the chosen measure. Nested table, visualize the top value from a facet according to a chosen measure, the first measure, and they display the value of additional measures of elements appearing in this table. And last one, which you have export, which you can find it here. So here, export, that means you can export this whatever the results you have into you can copy that as a call, share views, export to monitoring means alerting and all, dashboard, notebook, download as a CSV, and generate a new metric out of it also. So this is also available for you. Now searching logs. Searching logs means how do we search the logs? Here it is. So techniques of searches. Okay. So guys, all of you have been doing the Google searches. Okay. So do you know how what are the techniques of searches? All of you in Google itself. Forget about the Datadog for a few minutes. All of you.
Yes, Rajesh.
So let me show you some techniques. For example, if I say DevOps search, so many results you have one string search. I'm doing it. You see here. These are the ads, ignore ads. These are the searches. Now, if I say DevOps and two search we have, then what I have to do? If I do the two word search, two keyword search, what I have to do? Tell me.
Yes.
Put it in the string, correct now? So see here, now the results wherever you have a DevOps school, here you have, and here you have, and here you have, and here you have. So only if the DevOps school is coming together, so you can see that. Now I want to search list of results where either a DevOps is there or a school is there. How can I do that? Any idea?
You need to add plus in the middle.
Yeah, so something like DevOps or school. That means results show me where we have either DevOps or school. Okay, or enter. And now if you see that here carefully, see here, school is not there but DevOps. Here if you see the results, DevOps is there. Here if you see only DevOps is there. Here you see DevOps is there. Only DevOps, and here you have a school. You see the DevOps is not there. Here you again DevOps is there. Again DevOps is there. Are you understanding all of you? Hello?
Yes, Raj.
Now, if I want to have a searches of the page where I want the two string, I want that string should be DevOps also and the school also. So, and school. See here. This is the initial ads. Now see here. Either you have a DevOps and school. So here, both the things should come. And school means I want to look, see here, school, DevOps, school, DevOps, school, DevOps, DevOps, school, DevOps, school. It must be in the some content. If you open up now, you will get it. School, DevOps. So this is the way, the some of the basic search which we use it. Are you comfortable with it right now?
Yeah, Raj.
So something similar techniques we have in the Datadog also. So how do you search for it? So here the quality query filter is composed of term and operator. Term means DevOps was a term, and operator means and or is like that. That is a operator. Okay. So there are two types of terms. A single term, the one is a single word such as a test or hello, and sequence of group that is surrounded by double quote is one more term which you can search. You can combine the operators also like and or and I mean and or and hyphen. So and represent the intersection, or represent the union, and hyphen represent the exclusion. So when you want to, let's say, understand that example through here, if you want to know the logs which is having the authentication keyword and failure keyword also. So both you want to search for it. So you will write authentication and capital failure. But if you want some files where either it should be authentication or password, so you will add a password. But sometime what you want the logs where you want the all the logs should be displayed where the keyword you have authentication, but it should not be having password exclusion. So hyphen password. Are you understanding all of you? Yeah. So here, this is something which you have to keep it with you. So for example, let's go for searches. So right now I will just remove all the string. So how many total lines you have? 8.38 thousand you have. So I want to search error and info. So now I want the list of logs where either you have error and info together, but how many you have it? So actually I did not find anyone from last one day. But if I find only error, searching single string, and it's not refreshing, just a second. So how many lines you have? Okay, so lines it shows 0, but I don't think so. So must be some source. All the source has gone. I'm wondering why is that so. Let me search for one more time. So now it has come, and let's go for one. And now let's search for error. So there's no as such error. Maybe let me do something. Hold on a second. Yeah, so let's say I'm searching for something. Datadog, that's a keyword. So here, so how many lines total you have where the Datadog? Now I want to search, give me the Datadog agent when it's together. So I'll put it the string search, and here see Datadog agent, you have 4.52 lines, same actually. Now I want to know either give me the logs where we have a Datadog or agent. So let's see how many you have. Spelling mistake actually. So now here you have same number of files. Of course, you'll be having so either Datadog or agent. Now here I will say, hey, give me the line where you have a Datadog but not agent. Okay, and not hyphen agent, just like this. Okay, so hyphen agent, and let's check it out. And you see that only 4 log you have where you have a Datadog but not agent. So only 4 logs you have, and that is also my first few logs actually. So are you learning these techniques, all this thing? Are you comfortable?
Yes.
Yeah. So these are the techniques you have to practice, guys. Now here autocomplete option is all enabled. So if you type something here, let's say source, automatically you see this whole suggestion is coming for you. So this is the autocomplete feature. So enable, you can disable it also from the property side. Now here while searching you can also use escaping character, which is escaping of special character. So when you have some searches where the special character is required, so you can skip this using the backward slash. So these all are escaping characters, you have to use it. So if you are using this character in your search, then you have to use this escaping character for better searches. Now here you have some search syntax, attribute search. So you are searching for some attributes. So here search query you can make it at the rate of HTTP URL detail path, and it should be this one. So that means here you are saying this is the field and this is the value should be there. Here you can use a regular expression also for that. So here you see this is the quote, you put it in the quote, that is good. But if you want to add the skip character, if you're not adding this quote, then you can add the skip character and sub regular expression at the end of it. So that is also done. If you want to specify that some range, that means the status code anything between the 200 to 299, then you have to use the array actually, this square bracket. This is something, yeah, I will do that. And here you have something similar like that. Okay, so you can use a wildcard a lot in this. So wildcard, regular expression with a limited scope you have here. So let's say that here facet name is service, and you want the all the service which is starting with web and ending with anything. So here this will, you can do that. This here also like this star web starting with anything but ending with web. So like that you can use a wildcard character. You can also use the faces search with some numerical values also. For example, HTTP response underscore time, if it is a greater than 100, then display the lines of it. So like this also, this is the range you can also use it. So less than, greater than, less than equal to, or greater than equal to. These are the things also while searching you can use it. So let me try one thing here, and this will help you to understand in a better way. So here, which field I should try? So let's go for status. So here, unfortunately, status I have uh, none of these fields are browsed. So let's go for some version. Yeah, version also is not there. Uh, yeah, no, okay, my bad. Yeah. So now we have version 5.1, correct? So now if I search, you have only one results by the way. So here if I do version, so at the rate of version, okay, version, and it should be in this format. So look at this here. It should be here in this format, colon and space, mind it here, at the rate of facet matrix, and then colon and space. You should be given one space also. So colon, and it should be greater than 6. So how many you have? Say 0. But if I say it should be greater than you version it should be greater than 4, and here just a second, and here equal to, it should be 5, just a second, equal to and greater, so greater than and equal to you can use. So greater than equal to and 5. So here 0, less than and equal to, and greater than equal to, like this. Yeah. So there's no there's no results actually. So like this you can also search for this and get it going. Now next one is tags. Tags, why we use it? So basically any matrix you can tag for it, mind it, any matrix you can tag for it. So you can specify the tag in APM configuration file, Datadog agent configuration file, the one which you have used, Datadog YAML, con.yaml, or things. How do you specify the tag? So you can specify the tag like a key, colon, space, value, something like that, which you have done it multiple times also, and done. Okay, so any questions guys so far? All of you?
Along with that, you can access our other tutorials such as Docker, Ansible, Jenkins, Terraform, Splunk, AWS, Azure, and various other DevOps related premium tutorials with our channel membership. If you would have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devopsschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video. To get our channel membership, click onto the join button, select the 399 plan and grow your skills immensely. Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest. Thanks for watching.
Hello everyone, if you would like to access the remaining videos of this playlist of 50 plus more tools which are coming under DevOps, DevSecOps, SRE, DataOps, GitOps, etc. Kindly become our channel members by clicking on the joining button. You would have access to 100s of playlists and 1000s of videos lifetime access with this membership. Enjoy.